The Nile River, Lifeline of Northeast Africa. Educational Series Geography 2025 edition. Hello and welcome to this educational session on one of the most iconic rivers on Earth, the Nile River. Today we'll explore its geography, history, current significance and some lesser-known facts, all based on the most up-to-date information available as of 2025. The Nile River is commonly recognized as the longest river in the world, stretching over 6,650 kilometers, or about 4,130 miles. It flows through 11 countries, including Uganda, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Egypt, before emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. The river has two main tributaries, the White Nile, which originates in the Great Lakes region of Central Africa, and the Blue Nile, which starts in the Ethiopian highlands. They converge near Khartoum, Sudan, forming the main Nile River. The Nile is often referred to as the cradle of civilization. Ancient Egyptian civilization, one of the oldest in human history, flourished along its banks. The river provided fertile soil due to annual flooding, enabled transportation and trade, and was considered sacred. Without the Nile, Egypt as we know it, a land of pyramids, pharaohs and temples, would not have existed. Today, the Nile continues to be a critical resource for over 300 million people living along its basin. It supplies water for agriculture, especially irrigation-based farming, hydroelectric power generation, and domestic and industrial uses. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, Africa's largest hydroelectric project, is one of the most significant modern developments on the Nile. As of 2025, it's fully operational and has sparked both cooperation and conflict among Nile Basin countries over water rights and sustainability. While the Nile is a life-giving force, it faces several challenges. Climate change is altering rainfall patterns, affecting flow levels and agricultural cycles. Pollution from cities and industries is degrading water quality. Population pressure along the riverbanks leads to overuse and habitat destruction. Efforts are underway by organizations like the Nile Basin Initiative to promote cooperation, sustainable development and equitable water sharing. The Nile has more than 100 species of fish, including Nile perch and catfish. The Aswan Dam, built in the 20th century, controls flooding and creates Lake Nasser, one of the world's largest artificial lakes. Some scholars now debate whether the Amazon River may be slightly longer than the Nile, depending on measurement techniques, but the Nile remains the most historically significant. The Nile River is not just a geographical feature. It's a symbol of life, history, and the ongoing challenge of balancing human needs with environmental sustainability. Understanding the Nile is not just about studying a river, it's about understanding how nature and civilization interact across time. Thank you for learning with us. For more educational videos, stay curious and stay informed.